Hey guys, welcome back to Mother Tucker's YouTube channel. We are here today in Lancaster County at Carson's in the Cornfield. Let's see if I can get, they have a really cool front. I'm going to turn you guys around. Maybe. Oh, some days, there we go. Okay. So there is their sign. But look at the front here, you guys. How cool is this place? They have such nice stuff out front. Super cool. There's actually an upstairs as well as a downstairs. So I just wanted to show you the front part and get you guys to see. And there's also another little shop on the other side that was closed today when I was here. However, we're going to come back and check it out. So, all right, guys, we're going to go in and see what we can find. Okay, guys, let's see what we have in here. Oh, they have some very pretty stuff on the wall. Look at all the girl pictures. They have some cool prints. Well, this looks like a whole lot of fun in this room, right? Let's see. Some older. Look at these. What are they? They're interesting. Huh. Well, look at that fun graphic. I'm assuming that's like a, oh. Okay. It's a multi-instrument. Tunaroonie. Look at that face. Toy makers. Wow. 26. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Well, it looks like we found a stack of old books here. Animal pets. Oh, look at the graphics and the cats on that. Oh, I love that. How cool is that? Oh, the three bears. Hickory Dickory Dock book. It's a fun little stack of old books that I came across that I really thought were interesting. So I think we're going to take a better look at some of these. So let's open one of them up. All right, we have Fun and Play in Nimbletown. I believe this was 1927. So I decided to flip through this, and it was colored in, but the child did a really good job. I was really impressed, but I love the graphics and all the illustrations in this. It was just so unusual. I haven't seen any, you don't see many illustrations like this. So I really enjoyed flipping through this here. But having that it's colored in, I don't know. Look at the doll, though. All their sweet faces, the puzzles. It's just super, super interesting. Humpty Dumpty. You can't go wrong with Humpty Dumpty, right? Really fun book, but we're going to think about it. So moving back the hallway, there are several rooms off to the side. So I went into this room to kind of poke around and see. They had a really nice display. Good variety of items, as you can see. I love this girl in the picture. There's an angel. All sorts of fun stuff. This elephant was really cool. It was ceramic. I was surprised that it wasn't marked. It is a pen holder, so you can see the two holders for the pen or pencil. I just thought it was a really neat desk piece, you know, you could put on your desk. Dress things up with an elephant, you know. There were some really fun cards in this box here, so I decided to flip through them. Just all the graphics and illustrations on these were really great. It was a wide variety of birthday, Christmas, get well, etc. Oh, Santa. Little kitty cat. I love this little Cupid piece. Oh, he was so cute. His little face, and oh, he was so sweet for Christmas. Truth be told, I actually forgot to go back and get him, so I might have to just go back and do that. Getting old, you know. Anyway, moving right along. I was walking through, turned around rather, and I love this. Oh my gosh, this is an old pin cushion. It's dated 1898. I think this actually was, it felt very heavy, and the fill felt right for the time period. So I assume that it is original to that year. However, I'm not 100% sure, but I just thought that was a really neat piece to show the old sewing stuff. Again, I love just the way the dealers displayed in this store, and just the variety, a nice mixture of newer to really, really old and antique. I love that crocheted grape trivet. Hot pad, I just love it. Walking into another room, we have some Christmas. Always a favorite for Tina and Jason, of course. They were running a sale, and I was looking really hard, but none of their Christmas jumped out at me. They had some cute stuff, though. So next to all the Christmas, of course, they have a good variety of Pyrex and kitchenware. I knew that bowl was not Pyrex, but I liked the pattern on it. It was a pretty fair price, although I don't think any of the Pyrex and kitchenware was included in the sale, but I always like to take a look at that stuff. They just made so many varieties. I think it's always fun to look and see if I can see something I haven't seen before. They had some glasses there, a tray, just all kinds of fun stuff. I like those glasses. They had a really neat look to them with the red and yellow. The bright colors always grab my attention, as I'm sure you've caught on to by this point in time. Bright colors. Tina's here for it. And this was actually the upstairs at Carson's. So it is kind of a balcony area, and you can see that over the railings, you can see down to the downstairs. So little pear, creamer and sugar set. That was more of a pink milk glass, kind of a pale pink. It was really nice. I actually don't think it had a price. I kept picking up things that didn't have prices, which I'm inclined to do everywhere I go. If something's not priced, I find it every time. I like these bird vases. They were made in Czechoslovakia. Again, the color is really nice. This one did have some damage. There was a line at the wing with just the smallest chip. It was really weird. Must have been dropped or something. But I then picked up this vase. It was Lennox, of course. Yep. I don't know. The sale sign sucks me in, guys. Every time I see a sale sign, I'm like, I gotta find something. And then I just start picking everything up. So it's just, trying to find the deal. I really like the wall pocket. Again, I couldn't find a price on it. So, as in most antique stores, I always assume if there's no price, then they aren't going to be able to sell it to me. So put it back and continued to see what else I could find. New in the pack was salt and peppers and some serving sets. Always cool. There was a unique ice bucket there. Some pictures, frames. They had all kinds of stuff there that it's just really fun to see. I love this adding machine. Can you guys imagine adding up things on this? Like, for real? That's crazy. It was huge. Like, it would take up my whole desk. In the next booth, they had so many sweet things in here. They had a really cute display. I love this wall pocket. Little cherub angel. Just sweet little thing holding a flower, I think. It was not marked, which I was really surprised by. Oh, look at that sweet face. So cute. I really liked that piece. And then, man, isn't that the truth? Try a little kindness, right? This piece I really liked. I do think it's a hobbyist piece. The way it was signed on the back. Somebody carved their name into it. They did a great job. I was on the fence about this one. But I don't know why it's speaking to me just in general in its words, but the style of it was very 60s, 70s. I liked that. Little Lammy holding a shoe. He's like, I'm running off with your shoe, lady. He was cute. Little Cupid doll sitting there in the shelf. She's holding her cross stitch. I was trying to just see her, and then the cross stitch is sliding. Oh, her face is so sweet, though. Look at that face. So cute. Next to her was this vintage fur cat. Yeah, that was just so sweet. I don't know why I'm drawn to the fuzzy things. Colors shine. It's shiny and fuzzy. Tina's all in. That was really cute. It did have a spot though where it was missing fur, so I did decide to leave it. I don't know if that cash register it wasn't full size, so I wasn't sure and I didn't want to dig it out. This little doll back here sitting in a cup with its crocheted outfit was so cute. Look at, oh, wait, we lost her hat. Hold on. Oh, okay, I got it. Hold on. Oh, geez. All right, there we go. But look at her with her ruffled crochet dress, and she was so sweet. So cute with her little sticker on the bottom of her foot and her little flapper hairdo. She was a celluloid baby. So I made sure to put her little hat back on so she didn't catch cold. Just above her is this beautiful Madonna plaque. I thought the gold detail was beautiful on that. And above that was this amazing cruel flower picture. The colors, again, were just amazing. The work on it was really good. I really liked that piece. And then down here on this chair, I spotted the cruel pillow. I really like this. I don't know if that was a peacock or a partridge there. It was a really well-made pillow. Again, the colors, the design on it, very cool. They had a fun travel kit, and again, it's a day of cruel stitchery, needlepoint stuff. This was so cute. Look at the turtle. I was almost tempted to buy him and actually make him and then sell him later. I don't know if people like doing those on their own or not, but I thought he was cute. This display really caught my attention. I love the painting on this recipe box and then this yellow bread box. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is that not just yummy? I don't know that I'd want to ship it, but I love the color. Just a great piece. So, as you can tell, I was drawn to, of course, the lemons because we all think of David Coleman at Drunk Antiques and lemons. So those are for you, David. So I was just kept walking through this booth, and this jug really caught my attention. If you can see it down here, it was very interesting. It was really heavy. I actually had a hard time getting it off the shelf, but the faces on it and the detail work were just super cool. Pardon me, I'm trying to make sure I don't drop the thing because it would have broken my foot. But it was signed by Ben, I think it's Watford. But it was really an interesting piece. The colors and the details on it were just amazing. Then they had this old framed picture. I thought it was cool. It was just a couple sitting. The floral canisters are really nice. Again, another cruel piece. Honestly, guys, I think I saw more of that in this place than I have in a while, which was really nice. I know that's definitely been drawing a comeback. In this booth, they actually had some original artwork. I think it was by the dealer itself, but I loved this painting with the sweet little bird on the branches. The yellows and greens were great. And check out this carousel horse. Well, what was made to look like a carousel horse. I thought that was a really interesting piece. Very well painted and well done. Again, the colors, right? Oh, and I found my happy place next to Christmas. Jewelry's it. So I wanted to go ahead and check out this bin or bowls of jewelry. So I did put the phone down so I could dig through a little bit and find some stuff. And I actually, here in a moment, will show you. Yep, there's a bracelet. So I was very happy to find not one or two, but actually 3 vintage bracelets, all in excellent condition at fair prices. And then there is the wall of salt and pepper shakers. Another fun thing that I love, of course. These cows were super cute and interesting. However, I do think they are missing quite a bit of their red gold paint on their mouths and on the collars there. So I did end up leaving them behind, but they had a great variety of shakers on this display, all priced very reasonable, and they also did have a sale going on. So I made sure to give it a look over very well to see if I could find anything. They had a great display here on the table. I love this piece with the rooster and roses, the colorful pattern, super cute. Really great piece. Some canisters there in the back with, or I'm sorry, pictures with roosters on them. This little bisque doll definitely drew me in with her cute little chubby cheeks. She is marked made in Japan on the back. It's actually carved in her, but she's missing quite a bit of paint on her face. So we did put her back. Looking again at this table, they had just, again, great variety. This piece really drew me in. The koi fish, the colors on it were amazing. I think it was just a trivet, but when you flipped it over, it is a replication of Turkish artwork. I think it should say on there, I think it was dated like the 17th century or something. I just really loved the pattern and the colors. I did look it up, and it doesn't sell very well, so I did leave it there, but I really liked that. Of course, then we have a little pixie guy sitting on the shelf. He was cute, but he looks like he dunked his nose in the paint can. Like, it didn't look like that was going to come off, and I just don't know. I know those are sloppily painted, and that's kind of their thing, but I was very indecisive today. Just very indecisive. Wasn't sure. But looking at all the other little ceramics, this cat caught my attention. It was very unique. I've never seen a face like that. Unfortunately, you can clearly see the yellow glue repair where the neck was severed and glued back on. So I did leave that guy there, but his face was super sweet. Couple other things on the shelf above. We're just gonna keep looking. I love this cat. That's meant to hang on the wall, so it looks like the cat's climbing up the wall. As I was going to look at the price tag, I realized the tail was repaired. So that was a bit of a disappointment, because that's a really cute piece, and I love those pieces made to look like cats climb walls. My cats don't climb walls, although my one cat does try to jump the wall when he gets excited. Anyway, moving right along to shopping. These old eyeglasses really caught my attention. You can see the rhinestones and decorations on them. Definitely 1950s vibes off these. I thought they were priced pretty fairly. I think you could take them to an eye doctor and have the lenses replaced. However, I know a lot of that style has come back, so I did leave them because I didn't know if anybody would really be interested in that. Again, some cute ceramic pieces. These puppies are cute, but what really caught my eye were the whales in back here. They are salt and pepper shakers from, Marine Land, which, of course, is a souvenir piece. They are made in Japan, but I love the googly eyes. Can you even stand it? How happy and cute is he with his googly eyes? Salt and peppered whales. $18 was a fair price, but I don't know if there's a whole lot left on there since they are just a brown drip glaze redware. So we did leave those. Again, all kinds of littles and variety of things in this booth, and in this store overall. Really cute stuff. The little angel there is a lamp with her bird on her instrument, and another Cupid doll. She is sassy. Sassy. She was really cute. She was only $6. Her eyes were a little bit faded, and I struggled with one hand to trying to find her mark. It did say Irwin on her back, but But again, I think I was just having an indecisive day, guys. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. This planter caught my attention. I really love the colors and the design of the geese with the logs there on the side. That was really cool. Some nice vases and planters. That's actually a lamp there in the middle. And then this chick caught my attention because I love the flowers. What a weirdo am I? The flowers were like really small plastic. I'm pretty sure they were vintage. They were so cool. But I left them there. Okay, Christmas. There was a whole room of Christmas. Now, truth be told, most of this was newer and was some craft items, but there was also a sale, so you got me on both counts. So I was all in. So I found these candle holders. It was a little boy and girl. They are Napco wear at $18 for the pair. That's not a bad price. However, I'm not sure that the subject matter is really that interesting. Most people like a Santa Claus or snowman or something a little more than the kids. So I was really on the fence about those. I wasn't like super excited about them. But they were in great condition. The paint was good. They both had their stickers, as you could see. These Santas were really adorable. They were not marked. Their faces were cute, but they really were missing a lot of their cold paint. So I did decide against them just because I felt it kind of took away from both of them. Of course, I was checking out the bottled brush trees. I was pretty sure this was newer, but I picked it up. I was like, come on, it says nothing, Tina. It says nothing, and it's smushed. I was trying, guys. I was like, there's a sale. I have to find something. Wait, what's this? It had a Japan label, and look at that. Oh, gold, mercury beads. It like is a big poof thing, like with a bell, and it's Japan label. That came home with me. Truth be told, I don't know that it'll be for sale. But moving right along, they had some great canisters. I love some of these advertising pieces for display purposes. Like risers for the Canada Dry piece is a great riser piece. These canisters, the red ones right there. Come on, Tina, go back. There we go. With the lemons and apples, and I think radishes. They were really interesting to me. The graphics were great. Colors are awesome. They were in rough condition. I couldn't figure out what they were. There was no marker. I don't know what would have come in them. They almost looked like paint cans. It was weird. I just could not figure it out. This one looks like it has the right lid to it, and the other one looked like it did not. But I really was tempted for the graphics. However, there were quite a bit of scratches, and I just, again, was not sure. So take a gander and look, and we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. Then I rounded the corner and saw this guy. Now, come on, you guys. If you're looking for a piggy bank, oh, my friends, this is a piggy bank. He's fabulous with his little curly tail. How cute. Hey guys, that was a great shopping trip. So much good stuff to look at. Again, I love the outside, all the salvage pieces and the old doors and shutters and wood. They have some really different stuff here, and I love it. So I'm really glad I got a chance to come out and check out Carson's. It's been a little while since I've been here, so feels good to be getting back out to some of the places that I haven't been to in a minute. So yeah, I had a great time, found a few little things, so I'm a happy girl. I just want to say thank you for sticking around to the video this long. Yeah, I can talk some days, guys. Thanks for watching the video this long and putting up with Tina's shenanigans. Honestly, I don't know how you do it. No, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to us so you can follow us and keep up with me, because I can't even keep up with me. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Just go out and have a great day, you guys. Just enjoy the day. Go smile and have a good one. Thanks so much for watching.